here I told you K4 and V3. See here, K4 calendar year, 4 special periods. I told you yesterday what is meant by right, 4 special periods, etc. Special periods are going to be used for the purpose of finalization of accounts. And here here calendar year is box is checked here. Don't remove this. And at the same time for V3 there is no check. Don't check this box. If you check this, it will become a calendar year. So April to March, 12 posting periods and 4 normal periods. Sorry, 4 special periods, 12 normal periods. And if you want to see how this has been defined, just select V3, double click on periods. So it will give you, it will show you the table. Here it takes that this is the calendar year first of all. First month, second month, third month, that is January, February, March, April, like that. Number of days in the month are given here. And so this is calendar year. Now, since ours is V3, that is April to March, this has been redefined. So redefined with, say, April first period, May second period, June third period, like that, it has been redefined. When it has been redefined, now say up to period 9, it will be falling under up to, that is, say for example, if it is a 2013, so up to 31st March 2013, that it is in the current year. And year shift is given, year shift is made as 0 here. But when coming to the January and February, March, they'll be falling under next year. In case if you are here, of course, this is general statement. This is not mentioned for which year, right? For any year, this is the same setting. And January, February, March are nothing but they'll be falling under next year. See, if you observe here, 2013, April to March, April to say December are falling under 31st March 2031st December 2013. But January, February, March are falling under 2014 fiscal year, right? So that is 2014 year. So to bring them back and equate with this year, so in the year shift, it has given like -1. You can understand 2014 -1 is equal to 2013. So to make uniformity of the number of months, right? So this has been defined like this. How it functions, we don't know. But in the backend, it works like same calendar, that is the financial year, that is April to March. And this April, January, February, March will be falling under the fiscal year like April to March.
So you define in February also 29 standard, or the system will take the actual
system
number of days in the month?
This is defined by system. It is not ours. And if it is a leap year, it will take 29. If it is a non-leap year, it will take only 28.
Okay.
Right? This is standard. This is doesn't pertain to any fiscal year. Remember that.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Come back. Right, and don't make any changes here. Don't by mistake also, even if by mistake anywhere any change has been done, just come out. Then system will ask you, shall I change the changes? Say don't change. Why I said don't make any new entries, right? Because V3, K4, V6, all these things are standard provided by SAP. And if you create Z1, Z2, Z3 like that, I don't know what is Z1. Right? I need to explain again. Say V3 April to March, V6 July to June, V9 October to September. Of course, every standard fiscal year variant used by different countries have already been provided by SAP system.
Okay.
What is year dependent? Year dependent?
See, year dependent means, say for example, of course, even year dependent also we'll never come across. Generally you don't come across. Here year dependent means, right? Say for shortened fiscal year means, say for any fiscal year, if you want to define less number of months, that is say for example January to September only, right? In such case I'll define that fiscal year and I'll check it so that it will become year dependent, because for the year 2013 my number of months are going to be only 9 months or 6 months, whatever it may be. That too, that is going to be used for the purpose of shifting from one fiscal year to another fiscal year. Recently, we got one case, one company like Wagwalls India, there's a German company, right? All group companies are using calendar year, and India company and one other Middle East, not Middle East, and Singapore company, they are using April to March. Now management has decided to make all these things into only calendar year, and they want to redefine for Indian requirement by through special ledgers, etc. Something they plan something, but they asked us, and I have given a clear note that better not to change at this juncture. It is going to be a very big project again. Change of fiscal year from one fiscal year to another fiscal year is very big project in SAP, right? You may feel that, alright, this only small thing from uh, K4 to V3 changing is such a project, such a big issue. Yes, it is big issue here in SAP, because once we create a fiscal year, a lot of planning will be going into it. You take asset accounting, controlling, financial accounting, everywhere system plans its data, and again removing it and again shifting it is a big job. In fact, that is an SAP consulting. SAP consulting means generally this consulting will not be accepted by any company except SAP of maybe SAP Germany or SAP India or any SAP US, like that, right? So for that purpose, when we are shifting from one fiscal year to another fiscal year, to shift, we may be defining one new fiscal year with lesser number of periods. So for that we use it, but shortened fiscal year is going to be defined with year dependent. Only year dependent means only for that particular year that number of months will be same. All other cases, say for example our V3 is not year dependent, it is year independent. That means whether whatever the year may be, the number of posting periods are going to be same, 12 periods. But in case of year dependent, for particular year 2013, I'm going to define only 9 periods for this year. That is only used for the purpose of shifting from one fiscal year to another fiscal year, right? Practically you don't get it at all. Then assign company code to fiscal year variant. Now whatever the fiscal year variant that we have identified, that should be linked to our company code. See, DRL, I want to use V3 for this. Then save. Wherever gaps are there, system will ask you to fill it up. Just ignore and go out. Save it. So we have identified fiscal year and assigned here. Then posting periods. Posting period is nothing but, so define posting period variant, assign posting period variant, define open or close posting periods. So that is the period which is going to be open. Say generally 99% of the cases current period is going to be kept open. So this feature is going to be defined in 3 ways, 3 steps. So step number 1, define variants for the open and posting period. Click on this, new entries. I'm going to create some variant. So I say, right, DRPV. So Dr. Reddy Labs posting period variant. So what I will do is DR posting period variant. Say I say DRPP. Right. So posting period variant for DRL. DRPP I have taken. Some variant I have created. I can take X, Y, Z, anything I can take. But to correlate with the name of the group or company, I'm defining with the DRPP. Let us see. You will understand this after completion of third step. Now assign variant to company code. Now whatever the DRPP that I have defined, that should be linked to the company code first. Company code is DRL and DR PP. Just I'm assigning, that is linking company code and the posting period variant. Now what is DRPP? That I need to define now. Then open and close posting period. Here just go to new entries. Now I'm going to define what is meant by DRPP. Say DRPP. Here from period 1 of 2013 to period 12 of 2013 will be kept open. If I say 1 to 12, I'm telling to the system keep all periods open, or I can say 5. Then in such case only 5th period will be kept open. Then here I am taking say 13th period to 13th period of 2013 to 16th period of 2013 are also open. That is, these are all special period. So special periods we need not bother, but this period, this fiscal year, I need to bother whether which period is going to be kept open. Right, for the sake of some practice, we are going to do some experiments, etc. I'll take first period to 12. This means this is going to be open, periods are open up to 12. And this rule is going to be applicable to all types of accounts. Valid for all types of
Periods
accounts.
means
I'll
periods
tell you.
means months.
Months. Right, valid for all account types. Right, all account type means what are the other account types? Other account types are nothing but assets, customers, vendors, materials, GL accounts, like that. Different types of accounts are there. So if I take plus, this will be applicable for all the account types.
Yeah, one query in that.
Yeah.
You said the period 1 to period 12. Is it from April to March, or it is the month, means backward and forward, means you are always on the 6th month?
See, if I take 1 to 12, means first period of 2013 to 13th period of, that is the 12th period of 2013. Means
Okay.
what is the 12th period of
Year you
2013?
open. If you are in
March
December,
2014.
okay. If you are on December, still you can post an entry in April of that month, April of that year, right?
Yeah, we can. You're right.
Okay. And if you what you write, if it is 1 2013 and 1 2013, then what happens?
No, you tell me
Yeah,
which period is open. Only first period is open. Only first period. That is April 2013 is open.
Okay.
If I say 1 and 2 periods are open, and if I say 3 up to first quarter periods are open.
Okay.
If I say
so are we
6.
going to change this every period?
Yes,
Means
you
every
are.
month we are going to change this?
Yes, we are going to open. Every month what we do, the consulting team will be there, supporting team will be there. It is their responsibility to open the periods, because
Okay.
right,
Okay.
I think if you are working in a company, you are making every month the financial statements,
Right.
right? So I think one cutoff date will be taken, maybe up to 5th or 10th.
Yeah. 10th.
10th, right? So up to 10th, say for example, now you are in the month of July. For the month of July, because now we are in month of August, right? That is not yet over. So July is already over. If I say third period means June, say imagine here third period of 2012, 2013 to third period of, means June month is kept open. Once June is over, said not June, let us take July. Fourth period to fourth period, July.
Yeah.
Now, for the month of July, I have to prepare my financial statements. But when I can do it, I'll be doing it after closing of the July only. So for that purpose, what I will do, but at the same time, my August month should be kept open. So we'll take like this, up to 10th.
Okay.
right? There'll be standard instructions to the SAP's consulting team to keep the fiscal year open up to maybe 5 days or 10 days, whatever it may be, standing instructions. On the 10th day after closing of the hours, what we'll do, we'll make change.
Okay, 5 to 6.
Right, the finance department will send a mail. Right, you can close the fiscal year. We have done with my monthly finalization. So this is a manual job.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Save it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, so these are the 3 steps. Define posting period. How this function, we'll see. We have to post accounting entries and we'll see that.
Okay.
Right. Next, step number 14, define field status variant. So define field status variant means we have to copy the field status variant from the standard provided by SAP and assign it to the company code.
Field status variant?
So field status variant, we have discussed yesterday that if we are posting telephone expenses account data to bank, an accounting entry, right? Yes. So I want few fields optional, few field mandatory, few field suppress. So what to suppress, how we have to require, how to make it mandatory field, how we are going to make it optional, all those things we can decide here. How we decide that we'll see. Okay. All right, this save, come back. Define field status variant. Here 0001 is the standard one. Okay. What is standard 0001? Let us see here. Select, double click on field status groups. Here around 41 groups are there. Group 1, group 3, group 4, group 5, 6, 7, 8, like this up to you can say 72. But some numbers will be missing in the middle. Yeah, 71 plus 1, 72. Right, but now some numbers are missing in the middle. That's why all numbers will be coming under within 41 only. So 41 groups are available. Now let us see what is group number 1. Group 1 is nothing but general with text allocation. This will be used for the purpose of posting of some general ledger entries. If you double click here, you can see you'll find again so many fields. All these fields you'll understand once we post an accounting entry, and I'll show you the relevant fields. And double click on general data. See here, text optional entry. Business area optional entry. But in the standard one 0001, they made it optional. But I want required entry. But don't make changes here. Let's copy this and changes will be made according to your requirement. Come out. 0001 is the standard. SAP says that copy 0001 and change your name, and don't make changes in the standard settings because standard should be kept intact. So in order to copy this one, let us select this, right? This field completely. Select here. It will be yellow. Click on copy as. Okay. Then change the name. Say DRL. DRL field status variant for because I have already used DRFS field status. Right, I'll say DRLF. DRL. Okay. Right. Field status for I'll say DRL. Okay. Press enter. Everything step by step configuration is available in the notes which I have sent it to you. Okay. Click on copy all, means all 41 groups I want the system to copy. So 41 groups are copied. So DRLF has been created here. Now select this, double click on field status groups. So all the groups are here in the DRLF. Double click on G001, make what are the changes that you want. See general data. I want text required entry. Come back. I want additional account assignments, business area required entry, like that. Whatever the fields you want to make required entry or optional entry, we can make, right, depending upon the requirement. Because see, business area wise, I want to generate the reports. So unless I make required entry, end users will not enter the data, right? Why I'm doing this? I'm fixing up the end user. So without entering the business area and text, he cannot save the document. So how it function, I'll show you later once we post an accounting entry. Right? So save. Similarly, yeah, business area, both the things we have done. So similarly, what we do, G005 is going to be used for the bank accounts, and G004 will be used for cost accounts and material consumption accounts. 006 is for material accounts. Like that, depending upon the nature of the account, fields are given. And all these fields are whatever the changes that are required, even that are made. Say for example, if you take G004, here, see, all these cost center related fields are kept mandate, optional. So depending upon the nature of the account, we assign respective group, right? This we'll see anyhow, how we have to assign by nature. We can assign it to different types of GL accounts. When we create GL account, I'll show you. Save it, come back. So we have created one DRLF. Assign company code to field status variant. Now click on this. DRL. So DRLF. This is what we have created. Now what are the parameters that we have defined in this group? Now all will be applicable to this company code. That is my purpose. So how it works, I'll show you once we post an accounting entry. So define field status variant and assign field status variant to company.